Not wild. Druid.
My dear Malfurion.
Thrive in the shadows. I don't really have much else to do on turn 2. I could try to thrive into a switcheroo, maybe. Probably worth holding on to. Well, Astalor is something to do on turn 2. But it's pretty decent to hold on to with this deck because I can try to copy it with Bran. And also just, you know, it has a mana thirst ability. My opponent is not Renathal, so they might not be ramp, but I definitely think Renathal has been falling out of favor. It is aggro. I do have Clean the Scene, but this looks pretty bad for me otherwise. Alright, I guess I'm just silencing here. Both of these effects are super annoying. Feels kind of bad to use the silence like that, because now if they play Pride's Fury, then I might not have a great answer for it, but Clean the Scene is still pretty decent against Pride's Fury.
Time for the finishing touch.
I cannot do that.
These are all kind of stinky. Maybe it's nice to have another silence just in case, though. Just in case. Alright, that's fine. Clean the Scene is still looking pretty good. I think I will play Astalor here, most likely. Just kidding, I'm gonna play Switcheroo. Definitely not playing Void Touched Attendant here because it does at least 5 damage to me. Pride's Fury. Can still clean up here. Clean up, and then maybe I'll have breathing room to play Svelna, but I kind of doubt it. God, my opponent has so many cards in hand because of that stupid Crooked Cook.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
Definitely not playing Svelna here. Let's see if I can draw into Xyrella here. Unfortunate.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I don't think I need to play the Desperate Prayer this turn. And I could draw Xyrella. If I draw a Switcheroo, the Xyrella is pretty likely, but definitely not guaranteed. Oh, am I dead? I sure am. Alright, well, that was kind of a miserable game. I guess my deck probably doesn't do that well against Aggro Druid. I pretty much just have Xyrella and Clean the Scene. I drew one of the 3 copies. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have traded my Shard. But all the buffs came out at the same time. I don't know. I think I just have to be happy that no one plays that deck.
Tyrande versus Arthas. For Lordaeron.
The moon give me strength.
Up against a Paladin. I could maybe keep Shard of the Naru against Paladin, but it's probably not worth. Maybe I should have kept Xyrella, actually. Maybe I should have kept both, because Xyrella's not super good against Divine Shields, so this is a terrible, terrible hand.
Reporting for duty.
Slow start for the opponent, though, so they're probably controlled rather than aggro. So I will take Switcheroo here.
Reporting for duty.
8 cards in hand is fine with me. Very expensive draws here. So notably, my win condition does pretty well against Cariel. Just kidding, it was Rogue. I don't have a Shadow Word Rune in hand at the moment.
Light cannot exist without dark.
Play a pretty weak Desperate Prayer so I don't overdraw. Hopefully, Spirit Guide draws into Shadow Word Rune. I don't play that many Shadow spells. It might actually just be the Shadow Word Runes and the Thrive. And the Animate Deads, but those are both in hand already. And the Thrive theoretically can draw Shadow Word Rune, but I wouldn't be able to play it next turn.
Symptoms will be severe.
Swiftly. Please slow down.
Okay, Silence plus Light It Burns actually does kill the 8/8. And I found Thrive, which is also nice. Do I Silence Burn? Probably don't really have much of a choice. So I guess I probably don't need Thrive to hit Shadow Word Rune next turn. Maybe I can just place Falna. Maybe Spirit Guide is fine. Oh, 3 mana, draw 4. Alright, a pretty weak turn for the opponent, honestly. So I think I will take the opportunity to play Svalna. The question is, do I want to use Cathedral? If I hold Cathedral, then I could use it on Ghoulish Alchemist or something similar and kill that with a Shadow Word Rune. How likely am I even to find Shadow Word Rune? 3 out of 7. It's pretty good odds.
The caress of death is not gentle.
I think I hold the cathedral.
More meat.
Wow, they only have one concoction in their hand? Or maybe they had other pairs and then that concoction was on its own. Oh, we're sitting through the cutscene.
Swiftly.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, there it is. Looks like we do actually get to play the game here. Light it burns on a 3-2. Kind of mediocre, but I might have to go for it. I mean, they're going to play a 5-5 this turn, which I don't have an answer to. And I do still have double clean the scene in deck that can potentially deal with the 3-2. I have Zyrella as well.
Stone by stone, Stormwind shall fall.
Happy to have Light It Burns for Edwin.
More meat. Symptoms will be severe.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards. Swiftly.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
There's a Shadow Word rune. I could go Cathedral, buff this, Shadow Word rune, Light It Burns a 3-2. My opponent's showing 6 damage. Dead to Wicked Stab.
I wonder.
Oh, thankfully I've almost stabilized the board so I can still die to Astalors back to back.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Take two and call me in the morning.
Well, Zyrello was actually a good draw. How do I not die to 16 damage? I go up to 11. Zyrella gives me some health. What does Animate Dead do?
What is a loon's will?
I don't know what I had die for Animate Dead.
I wonder. What knowledge do the stars provide?
I don't even know if this keeps me alive, honestly. I'm at 20, but I think my opponent has a Wicked Stabs, which should kill me.
Gift of fire empowers us.
Although if they had it, they shouldn't have played Astalor first. So maybe they don't have it. They have a Concoction, an Astalor, a Maestra. Maybe they have another Concoction.
I wonder.
Well, I have Cathedral Shadowward Rune to kill both of these. I just need to put myself in a position where I can Theatar their Astalor next turn. Don't know how easily I can do that.
I wonder.
I have to heal here. Switcheroo does still have 3 targets somehow. I just don't think I'm going to be able to Theatar next turn. Well, I guess maybe if they have no damage, I just leave up the 5/5. Oh, Shadow Demise for a Hazy Concoction.
Our gift of frost shields us.
You can't always.
They're showing 8. I'm at 5. Wait, I think I'm alive here.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Insanity is no excuse for
They have Gaia? Oh my fucking god, I lose to Gaia.
Well played.
It's really cool that I went through all this trouble and my opponent just randomly generated lethal. Really, really fucking sick. What a cool video game.
Tyrande versus Jaina.
You asked for it. The moon give me strength.
Shouldn't need Shadowward Rune against Mage. Pretty good hand. Thrive into Cathedral. Big Spell Mage, though. So Shadowward Rune is kind of good against Big Spell Mage. But if it gets Barbaric Sorceress, then it's bad.
Feel the groove.
What do I even want off Thrive? Maybe I coin Cathedral into Cathedral. The 4th location in a row? Nope. Blade Master Okani. Alright, it's minion counter. How annoying. I guess I'm just playing a Clean the Scene next turn. Do I want another copy of Clean the Scene? Probably want the switcheroo. Insane Clean the Scene. Could coin to play around Barbaric Sorceress, but they could have Barbaric Sorceress that turn, and they chose not to. And also, they're only 1 in 5 to hit my coin, so I don't think it's that big a deal. If I play Spirit Guide, I go down to 6 cards. If I double Cathedral, I go up to 8. Spirit Guide puts me up to 10. So I would need to burn a card. Maybe I'm just burning my coin here.
Light cannot exist.
Actually, I guess I can do this, right? It still counts as burning a card. Look at that big old Spirit Guide.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
That didn't seem like the right order. Although maybe they just don't want to kill my Spirit Guide. I guess that's possible. Alright, Bran Astalor, probably time for that combo. Then drop a heal on my Spirit Guide, most likely. Oh shit, now I overdraw. Well, I technically don't need any of the cards in my deck to win the game. But yeah, I probably should have just Light It Burned Varden, or maybe... Okay, they hit Shadowward Rune, which is... annoying. Oh, I could Theatar the thing they just discounted. Maybe I should just brand more Astalors, though. And then I'm definitely overdrawing, but maybe that's fine.
I wonder.
Do we really live in a world where it's better for me to brand an Astalor than steal my opponent's 4-mana Drakefire Amulet? There's no way that's a real thing. Okay, this game is actually over. Maybe I just give them a Void Touch Attendant. They can have a shard, whatever.
Arcane bolt. Arcane bolt.
I completely lost track of the size of my hand there. But I think I ended up in a good spot. 7 cards in hand with Spirit Guide, that's fine. Oh yeah, buffing Bran was stupid since I gave them a silence. Does my opponent not realize that they gave me a Drakefire Amulet and a second Drakefire Amulet?
Wait, not all of them.
I actually think in hindsight it probably was better to give them Void Touched Attendant than silence. But I don't know, Void Touched Attendant was maybe like slightly higher variance.
Delightful insanity. Our gift of frost shields us.
So if they clear me here, they're not dead because I only have 1 Void Touched Attendant. But I have another Attendant in deck, and I have 2 Animate Deads that are 50-50 to hit Bran. Also, I'll probably just play Varden. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave them a 10 mana Shadow Word Rune. So I could just go for lethal with Animate Dead here. But I think Varden looks pretty good. I got oh, I played... Why do I have 5 mana? Oh, I don't have 5 mana. But that's still quite good. Well, I'm definitely not playing Clean the Scene. I guess I'm playing Switcheroo. Which finds my other Void Touched Attendant.
Sun sets.
Your history.
Alright, well, my opponent is Omega dead next turn. I even, if Caligos lives, I can play Animate Dead, double Attendant. I actually might not have lethal through this. Very little, actually pretty much none of this Astalor is guaranteed to go face. I mean, I have a backup Astalor. Maybe I just kind of rip it and see what happens. Love Bran.
Power! Power! Magic mind! Our gift of fire empowers us.
This is probably guaranteed because of Bran. Yeah, I was really underestimating how much damage Bran did here. Bran does a shitload. I don't even know if we got to the second Astalor there. Nice and clean.
Tyrande versus the Lich King. Will serve me in death.
Elune give me strength.
Love a switcheroo. Could maybe keep Xyrella against Death Knight. I don't really need to mulligan against Blood, I think. Xyrella's pretty good against Unholy and decent against Frost, I think. And she's even pretty good against Blood at some points, probably. Xyrella's just a really strong card. I'll keep her. Maybe wrong. Of course, I didn't account for it being Rogue.
Were you followed?
I love that Death Knight can be one of 4 classes, basically. And even when you find out it's Rogue, you don't know what kind of Rogue. Well, there's no way I'm playing Light It Burns here, so I guess we're chilling. Next turn I drop to 8. I can play Spirit Guide, but I can't use the Cathedral on it, unfortunately. But fortunately, it's likely to draw into a heal for Xyrella, so it's still a good play next turn.
You can't always trust what you see.
5/5 versus 5/4. I mean, 5/5 is bigger. They both die on board, but no reason to make it easy. Might have to use a Xyrella on that. Although currently I don't have enough healing to kill it. I'd have to go Gift of the Naru, Xyrella, Light It Burns to deal 1. Which seems super not worth. Maybe I can pick up a Silence. I guess maybe I can just hit Desperate Prayer. Okay, it was Ice Trap. I guess I'm burning this. It's not really good enough for my Xyrella anyway.
More meat.
So unfortunately, Thrive in the Shadows cannot play Clean the Scene because it's too expensive. So I'm probably just looking for exactly Desperate Prayer off this Thrive. Flash Heal is too expensive.
I wonder.
Probably still take the Flash Heal, but it's not good. Alright, well, if I hadn't found Desperate Prayer, I wouldn't have burned the Flash Heal.
Our gift of frost shields us.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Easy Zyrella, now we can finally use some Cathedrals. Pretty whack hand. I don't know, maybe a Shadow Word Rune's nice to have. Pretty sure Animate Dead does nothing, right? I thought this card was not playable if it didn't hit anything. Wasn't it not playable on turn 1? Did I play a cheap minion? That was an ice trap, right? Well, this shit's all pretty annoying to deal with, so maybe it's just Svelna Pass.
I wonder.
My opponent is showing 12, which I don't love, but I can heal for a little bit. Although I probably want to play this thing. No, I don't want to play that because it's Ice Trap.
The caress of death is not gentle.
Can't afford to overdraw my Astalor.
I must know more.
Kinda ugly. Oh, okay. It just didn't matter how they traded. I can Cathedral Shadowward Rune to kill their two biggest minions. Could throw in a Silence. I do have to worry about dying to Astalor next turn. I think Desperate Prayer is decent.
Light cannot exist.
Does this even keep me alive? It doesn't.
Amazing.
I fucking hate. Wait, did they even have the biggest Astalor? I don't know. I'm just so tilted that my Astalor deck is getting killed by other Astalors. I'm pretty sure they did play the 5/5 at some point though, right? And then I Zyrelled it. Pretty sure.
Tyrande versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows. Alone give me strength.
Another rogue, how exciting. At least this one is honest. Probably just looking to go like turn 4 brand coin Astalor maybe. I do have Theotar for their Astalor. Not that it mattered last time. Well, I don't really have hand space. I mean, I guess I do technically have hand space for Bran Astalor. Yeah, I'll probably just go for it and then play the other Astalor on 5. Okay, so Animate Dead is not playable if I don't have something dead. Good to know.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I am drawing up to 10 next turn, so Spirit Guide is definitely not coming down.
Very nice.
Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan.
To compromise.
Discover, choose one card, it has both effects, okay.
I must choose soon.
Zyrella does 6 damage here. I want to try to hold my Astalors for armor. But I don't think I really care.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Let's just get the big guy in hand. Alright, looks like I'm Zyrella-ing. Took more damage than I would have liked, to be honest.
My hand is full.
Do I want to shard to get rid of the 2 1/1s? Probably. I guess I can do this first.
Knowledge the stars provide.
Take two and call me in the morning.
Oh dear.
This card sure is annoying. I don't really have a way to deal with it. So probably just Astalor here.
Our gift of frost.
And maybe it's nice to have a clean the scene. Wow. Now that's a budget Astalor. A budget Astalor that might get the job done. Am I gonna play clean the scene to kill a 1/4? Is that what this world has come to? There's actually a world where... No, never mind. I was gonna say next turn I could animate Dead into Bran and play Astalor, but it's not mana thirsted yet, so that would not be good. Okay, that's less scary than I was expecting. Oh, just kidding, they have another big spell. Wow, relic value.
Oh dear.
Not sure what I'm supposed to do about this board.
I wonder.
Doesn't really seem like Light It Burns does anything.
I wonder.
Light cannot exist without dark.
Next turn is very likely to be a big Astalor play, which probably doesn't kill the opponent, but it should give me my other Astalor back. I think that's fine. Oh, maybe not. I am probably in trouble here. Luckily I have these two Shadow Word runes that don't do fucking anything here.
Just what are you up to?
I wonder.
Love that. There's no way 16 damage is good enough here, right?
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Not even fucking close.
It is finished. You win.
Best.
I don't really even know if anything that game was that unfair. Still mad though.
Tyrande versus Uther. I shall bring honor to the Silver Hand.
Elune give me strength.
Alright, up against Paladin. My win condition does pretty well against Cariel, but I think I probably do kind of okay against aggro as well.
Need a bit more spice over here.
I must move quickly.
It's definitely between Switcheroo and Clean the Scene here.
What
is a loon's will?
I guess I'll take Switcheroo. I'm not really sure what my opponent's playing. And even if it's aggro, Switcheroo can maybe hit Zyrella. Definitely seems pretty solidly aggro at this point. Found Zyrella, I have the Desperate Prayer, I also have Shadow Word Rune to deal with this thing. Pretty good turn.
True strength comes from within.
Play another Seal of Blood on your 3-1. Buffoon. And I curve out pretty nicely with Spirit Guides, but I can always throw down a Zyrella if necessary.
May the light grant you peace.
With every step, the light guides you.
Light cannot exist.
Make sure to play the 5 health Spirit Guide since the 4 health dies on board. That is fine. The worst part of that is that they heal, so Desperate Prayer doesn't deal as much out of Zyrella now. But I'm probably just playing Zyrella this turn. Deals with a 5/5, a 3/4, and some shitters. And then I guess I'll Thrive on top of that.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Feeling pretty good about this game until my opponent draws Countess. But even then, I do have a Shadow Word Rune. I've got a Cathedral to go with it, Light It Burns. I think I'm just feeling pretty good about this game. And there's Countess.
The light dims, but we fight.
Reporting for duty.
I don't think I want to play Light It Burns here. I guess maybe I just go for a Cathedral here.
I must know more.
Another Light It Burns, huh?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, I'm not really worried about getting punished for playing Attendant here. Also, I think I just figured out how Animate Dead works. You can play it, you can't play it at all until a minion has died. And then you can play it after that, even if the minion that died wouldn't be resurrected. I think that's how it works. Which is dumb, to be clear. But I do think that's how it works. So I could just go double Light It Burns here. And then I have Shadow Word Rune for whatever disastrous play comes out next.
What is a loon's will?
Our gift of force fuels us.
I could Silence to push 5 damage. Probably just want my opponent to not have a board.
Arcane bolt.
Void.
I must know more.
This isn't going to be the second time today I lose to a randomly generated Gaia, is it?
For the Alliance and my family.
Are they going to get a Shadowward Rune out of me here? But they still have 2 invitation minions.
I wonder.
I don't think I'm Shadowward Runing this turn. I don't think buffing this again did anything, because this does 1 AoE when it attacks, right? And, Cathedral helps with Shadowward Rune. What an insane card to have randomly generated. Wow. Trade your rat. What the fuck are you doing? Insane that they didn't start that turn by trading rat and then Divine Toll all their minions. Don't mind throwing Bran into my res pool. And then I'm playing Shadowward Rune. Maybe just Flash Heal Hero Power. I guess I kind of want to draw into Void Touch Attendants. Maybe I trade the Shard. Don't really think I'll need the Silence. Alright. So, assuming Bran dies, which it probably should, then my Animate Deads are 2 out of 3 to hit something strong.
Reporting for duty.
If Bran lives, my opponent's just super dead, though.
Our gift of fire powers us.
I think I do 27 damage to my opponent here. It's actually not super lethal, but lethal enough. Why have both of my Astalors involved some nonsense, like a Bran living or having a Caligos? Can I have a more standard victory, please?
Tyrande versus Morgul.
Elune give me strength.
Shaman, also known as Rogue. I don't know. Might toss Astalor to try to find a heal for Xyrella. It is the card I'm building around, though. So it is actually Shaman. That means I'm worried about getting evolved, but I can coin a Shadow Word Rune on turn 3.
Our gift of the arcane
I'll just play it. Whatever. If they want to trade a fishy into it, I'm fine with that. I'm also pretty happy they played the fish, because it makes it harder to play Null, which means I'm probably not getting high rolled. Gotta be switcheroo, right? It's kind of hard to have the hand space for it. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna play it. But I do think it's good to have. Burn the coin. Might be forcing out my Xyrella soon, although she only does 3 damage at the moment. Could try to thrive and to clean the scene. But then I do have to burn a card. I guess maybe I'd be fine burning...
I wonder.
I don't know what I would burn, actually. But I whiffed anyway. I guess I shoot that, which means that my Xyrella does 6 damage next turn. Well, now I found Clean the Scene. I think Clean the Scene is a worse card in the matchup. So let's play it while it's good. Oh, that has 4 power. I'm kind of dumb. Or am I a genius? Because that leaves up more healing for my Gift of the Naru. Okay, I'm not a genius because they're evolving. But now I have Shadowward Rune, which all of this dies to except the deer. Desperate Prayers, so Zyrella does 8. I think it's pretty hard to find a better Shadowward Rune, though. And Zyrella's pretty much always good. At 8 damage, she even kills, like, Sea Giant or Localar or something. And they're committing so little into my board clears. Maybe I can go Bran Astalor here. Heal up to 15. No shot. That's definitely not even close to good enough. I sound like an idiot for even suggesting it. Well, I could play a Light It Burns on top of that.
I wonder.
I'd really be pushing it, but I don't really expect my opponent to have burst damage, right? Brucon, I guess. I'll just be responsible and play Zyrella.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Switcheroo hits Attendant and double Spirit Guide. Oh wait, I didn't even have mana for Bran Astalor Light It Burns last turn, but I can do it this turn. Clean the scene, baby. I just need to get a chance to play Bran Astalor. Can very easily play Light It Burns with it, and most of my deck is actually playable alongside it as well, but wow, that is not what I wanted to see. I guess Light It Burns deals with most of the damage. I can probably just Bran Astalor here. Prayer on top of it, sure, why not? I can also draw a card with Cathedral.
Who knows what seek our gift of frost brings us?
I guess I should buff Bran. So silence stops these from being immune while attacking, right? That's pretty good, actually. And it also means that if they want to kill something, they have to trade both of these in. Alright, so I find myself in a pretty reasonable position here. Takes quite a bit of effort for them to deal with my board. I have double Astalor, double Attendant, but that is not a scary, or that is a scary card, not a card I wanted to see.
more bones to gnaw on.
At least the Knoll can't value trade here. So if I double Attendant Astalor, I'm likely only getting 4 shots face for 12 damage. And I don't have my animate deads yet.
I wonder.
Maybe this is a Svalna turn. I mean, I don't have my animate deads, but my opponent's going to be on an empty board most likely. Although I guess Sea Giant is actually not that likely to die. Let's go Svalna.
Caress of death is not gentle.
Job done.
I'd really love to find my Shadowward Rune. Gift of the Nargu does help, and I can also generate with Vision of Darkness. I think Shadowward Rune is the only big board clear Vision of Darkness gets. Light Bomb is holy, Whirlpool is nature. Lean the Scene is holy. Can also get just like Shadowward Death though, which might be good enough if the board looks something like this. Okay, after all this, my opponent's just going AFK. That's great. Sick. I didn't want my deck to do anything cool anyway. I will take the win though, because I'm pretty sure I was winning that game. And I need all the free wins I can get. I'm 3-4 on the day, which is actually not that bad. This has felt pretty miserable, but I'm doing okay.
Tranda versus Liadrin.
My blade burns with holy fire.
Elune give me strength.
Love switcheroo.
Ah, hello, challenger. You will regret this.
Silence is kind of good against Paladin, but I don't think I should be keeping it on turn 1.
Were you followed?
No one actually thought I was playing against a Paladin, did they? That'd be pretty embarrassing if you thought that. I guess gift is just nice to have. Uh, sure would love to coin a spirit guide here. Gonna feel real bad when it gets objected.
I wonder.
Light cannot exist without the dark.
My deck doesn't play around objection very well.
More meat.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Light cannot exist.
Pretty much need to top deck Xyrella here. Surely I don't miss again.
I wonder.
Switcheroo is actually guaranteed to hit Xyrella, huh? I overdraw here, but nothing in my deck is that important. I already have Bran, Astalor, double Attendant.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Yes, Shadow Step. So fun.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
In death, I've mastered the art of penalty.
Taranda versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The moon give me strength.
A bit of a stinker of a hand.
Amazing.
You will regret this.
Okay, actually mage. I am 3-1 against non-rogue classes. So my deck is actually kind of sick. I guess it's nice to have a board clear. Okay, so there was literally no reason for my opponent to coin Wildfire last turn, because they could have done it this turn. But I guess it ends up not mattering.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
I'll just clean this up next turn. Not a very good clean the scene since they didn't play anything else. Probably still need to go for it. Then they can commit more stuff here and I'll top deck Zyrella or my other clean the scene or something.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Oh, this is actually kind of a bad turn. What if I just yoink their Astalor?
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
They have a Zola. Why do you have a Zola? I mean, I'm still taking your Astalor, but what the fuck?
Amazing.
Shut the fuck up. I hate you. Why didn't you play Zola? Are you dumb?
All of them?
Delightful insanity. Our gift of frost chills us.
Okay, well, my opponent missed their chance to have a backup Astalor. Oh, my Animate Deads actually guarantee Bran,
What?
since I didn't have to play my Astalor. That's interesting. So I probably do want to play Bran soon.
Who knows the secret? Delightful insanity.
Your bones.
Hate to see that. Well, technically all I have to do is hero power to not be dead.
Light cannot exist.
Alright, not gonna have lethal here, unfortunately. And in fact, I'm probably just dead. Because double Bran doesn't stack on the Astalor. I mean, it's got to be Desperate Prayer, right? Silence, Desperate Prayer, heal. I go up to 8. My opponent is showing plenty, but they do have to get through my taunt. I think I want to try to switcheroo into a Void Touched Attendant so I can have lethal next turn. Oh, I have to miss a hero power to do that, though. Ugh. This is yucky, but I think... Oh, I forgot I gave them that. Okay, well, even if I had 2 more health, it didn't matter. Wow. I mean, I really just got my ass beat that game because they had double Wildfire. I think that's pretty much what it came down to. Double Wildfire, Reckless Apprentice, Mordresh. I was doing fine without the Mordresh. Don't really know what I can do to improve this deck. Seems like it might just be weak. Can probably cut Svalna.
Tyrande versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
Alone give me strength.
Hunter. Oh boy. I was hoping that I'd have no chance of getting to turn 10. I think the scene's pretty good against Hunter.
Quickly. What is it?
Too much.
1-3 versus 2-1. Could have silenced it, but I'd feel real dumb if I silenced it and then they played Doggy Biscuit. And I don't think I'll get punished too hard for playing Attendant.
The iron mine is mine.
I see the void.
I might regret this Attendant.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Oh. They're even more aggressive than I thought. What a fun thing to see.
I see the void.
Well, I'm probably coining Clean the Scene next turn. And then I can stop getting killed by my own freaking Void Touch Attendant.
My blood boils for war.
I see the void.
I think playing the Attendant on turn 1 was fine against any other Hunter deck. I guess the Peasant maybe should have been a little bit of a tip-off, but I think I got a bit unlucky.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
I have enough heals that I think I can burn the Desperate Prayer. Hopefully I find Zyrella soon.
You better watch your step in this house.
So I'm basically at 8, since it's not going to be very easy for me to play around motion denied. Still no Zyrella, unfortunately.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Zyrella. Alright, I don't know if I'm actually dead, but I'm gonna assume I'm dead. I just don't know how to make the deck better is the problem. I think Svalna's been pretty useless. Maybe I can play Samuro. My locations are pretty dubious as well. I mean, I can play Illuminate, but I just don't really feel like it's that good in my deck. Maybe I should just cut the cathedrals straight up, but they're good with Shadowward Rune as well. Maybe I just play Condemn. Can probably cut Theatar as well. Not really getting disrupted at all. Don't think Shadowward Death makes sense. Could maybe cut Spirit Guide for Grave Digging. Give myself fewer minions to make Switcheroo better. But I don't know, I feel like the Spirit Guides have been fine. Maybe I just play light bombs. I feel like I've been pretty pressed for board clears. Don't want to play any cheap minions. I thought about playing Escaped Mana Saber, but it doesn't actually do anything since you have to get to 10 mana, right? I don't think that works with Mana Thirst, at least. Can't play School Teacher. Thought about playing Queen Ajara, but the Colossals are weird with Animate Dead. What if I play Reno Jackson? I probably don't draw enough cards to justify it. I don't know. I'm probably happy with just the light bombs.
Tranda versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Illume give me strength.
I love putting a light bomb in my deck and then queuing into Priest. But I'm probably still overall pretty happy to queue into Priest. Well, Shadow Priest isn't exactly what I was hoping for. But I should have expected it.
And close enough. Not too quickly.
If Switcheroo hits Xyrella, I think I'm doing okay. Okay, well that turn 2 sucked for my opponent, so that's good for me. There's Xyrella and Samuro. I actually don't have a very good heal for Xyrella at the moment, so maybe like Samuro damages their board, so Gifted Denario can heal a little bit more. Seems kind of terrible though. I think Silence is pretty good at killing the Death Rattle minions that deal damage to me. So Zyrella can deal 5 with this setup. And there's also a chance they just don't kill Samuro, because it's a 1-1. But then Zyrella could deal 8. Probably won't need to deal 8, though.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
My opponent sure loves hero powering, and it sure is annoying.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright, Cathedral lets me trade there, which is nice, I guess. Could also just play Shadowward Rune. Or I could go Cathedral and Light It Burns. Maybe I should do that. I do need to start killing my opponent, because they're doing a really good job of killing me.
I must know more.
Switcheroo can find Astalor, hopefully. I do still have 4 minions in deck, I believe, so it is a 50-50. I have my silence, so I'm not too worried about this. They've been holding that arms dealer since like turn 1. What? That's your whole play? I almost don't even want to silence it, but I probably still should. No Astalor, unfortunately.
I must know more.
They can still buff this egg, which is kind of annoying. Love Gift of the Naru. Who doesn't love a 4-5 Bran? What an insane draw after hitting Bran.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, well, I've got Astalor into my Astalor Attendant combo.
Run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can.
Unity mine is mine.
If I clean the scene here, I'm not going to be able to play Astalor, which I really want to do.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Dude, there's no way I'm dead from 23, even if I leave up this 6 power.
Arcane bolt.
There's just no way. Yes, trade. Trade into my minion.
Fast as you can.
There's a good chance they don't kill my 2-1, so Animate Dead would be guaranteed to hit Bran.
All ends with death.
God, this board soaks up a lot of damage, though. Don't think there's ever a world where I have lethal. I would trade here. Trade here. They have 4, 8, 11. No, they're super dead. They're super dead with Bran Attendant. Easy.
As fast as you can.
Well, I guess the Samuro I included was good that game, right? What is my record on the day? 4 and 7. Yucky.
Tranda versus Illidan.
This feels like a bad matchup.
Myself to you.
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
Well, if my opponent's trying to win with Sinful Brand... No, it's hard for me to play around it because I have to play Astalor. I guess I could Light It Burns my own Astalor at some point. But that's very, very sad.
I see. Time grows short.
Definitely feeling like a priest game. Just ending 3 turns in a row.
I see.
Alright, well, Samuro probably never gets played. Spirit Guide. I don't know, maybe like turn 6 Spirit Guide and kill it with Light It Burns. Although, it's probably early enough I can just play the Spirit Guide and not have to worry too much about it.
Light cannot exist without the dark.
But there's probably a tiny possibility that I'm just straight up dead here. Double Sinful Brand. Actually, they'd have to find a way to get through the 5th bit of health to attack with the weapon. I don't know. My hand is pretty stinky and smelly. Got him. Alright, well, Astalor's good.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I actually might just have lethal on turn 10 at this rate, which would be pretty funny. Because as much as I'm not allowed to play minions in the matchup, my opponent also doesn't really have minions to block Astalor damage.
A watery grave awaits.
Oh, am I dead anyway? That sure was fun.
Lich King.
Will serve me in death.
A loon give me strength.
Well, switcheroo is good, I guess.
I have but little time.
Love the turn 1 rope.
Little time.
The legendary turn 2 rope as well, perhaps? I'm off to such a good start, but my opponent's AFK, so it doesn't matter.
The citadel stands strong.
Alright, I guess my opponent only missed 1 damage and 1 corpse. We'll play it out. I wish they would just concede so I could go to the next game, though.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I still don't even know what I'm playing against, which is very annoying. If this is blood, I'm probably pretty happy to silence the Chill Fallen Baron. I guess there's not that much to free or to silence and freeze anyway. Lady Death Whisper, which is a pretty important thing to silence. Whatever, I'll just silence this turn. So many minions in my hand. In fact, all of my minions other than Spirit Guide.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Understand the code.
Okay, it is Frost. Looks like a Zyrella turn.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Next turn I have Samuro plus location, which can even deal with a 5/5. Or a 5/6 even. Also Shadowward Rune deals with those.
We do what the living cannot.
Alright, looking like a Samuro turn. I don't actually know if this kills a reborn minion. But we'll find out. Or will we? Yeah, I think we'll find out.
I hear and obey.
Does not kill a reborn minion.
Do what the living cannot for the wars to come.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Gotta keep myself healed up because you can die from literally any health total against that deck.
The more you struggle, the better.
I really don't want to clean the scene to deal with that. Let's just go Astalor, I guess.
I wonder.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I do have turn 10 full Astalor combo. Maybe I can even try to sneak a Bran in there.
Pick me! Pick me! My frost will splinter your flesh!
Well, Flash Shield's probably a great draw. My clean the scenes are not even close to being infused. I was planning to go for Shadowward Rune here, but I wonder if Light It Burns changes anything, because I can silence. I guess none of these actually die to Light It Burns.
Frostbolt. Arcane bolt.
Alright, well, 18 is relatively comfortable.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Can't stand the cold.
I think I might even be winning this game. That's pretty crazy. Light It Burns, Bran. I have 5 mana left. Probably want to silence this. I guess this turn is just pretty straightforward.
Who knows what I hear and obey. Arcane bolt.
I don't want this Astalor to die, so that Animate Dead guarantees Bran.
You look tasty. Who here can
Out of left field.
Zinjari? Anybody?
So they don't play Frostworm's Fury. And now they don't play anything because they're dead.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
You thought you were safe winning on board at 34 health with a lifesteal minion? Amateur mistake. Wait, did I even need the Attendant that game? I didn't, did I? Well, it still looked cool. What is my record? Five and 8? Alright, I'll see if I can win out 3 more in a row. If not, I'll probably just call it.
Tranda versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death.
Alone give me strength.
I don't even know if I should be keeping Cathedral. I don't even know if Cathedral's good in my deck. Kind of feels like it's not. But whatever. It's good with Samuro. It's good with Astalor, maybe.
Me have that for you.
Alright, well. This should not be a Frost card. Not sure what I want to do with that information. I guess I'll just take a card I don't have that's useful before turn 10.
My blood for the Lich King.
Alright, should just be blood. There's Samuro to go with my Cathedral. I mean, this board is not a super high priority to clear, but I also don't think Samuro is that good in the matchup. That's a high priority to clear. Another Hematurge, maybe? Oh, Astalor, of course. It's always Astalor for everyone. I think Samuro is better than Xyrella here. Oh my god, this thing was so tiny. Wait, this card sucks with Switcheroo. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut this Samuro and both Cathedrals and just try to find some other stuff to play. I'm not really sure what my goal is, though. Nine cards in hand. That's fine. I don't think Xyrella is super important in the matchup, and I still have a bunch more heals in deck that I can draw into. Might even be guaranteed to hit a heal off of Spirit Guide. Now I have Light Bomb. But pretty likely to find a heal.
The citadel stands strong.
So hard to dump cards out of this hand. I'm kind of pushing it, honestly. At the moment, I still overdraw if they kill Spirit Guide.
What is a loon's will?
Oh, if I draw Astalor, I'm going to cry. What if I light it burns my own minion?
The two are one.
Alright, sure. I probably should have just not traded the first shard of the Naru.
Our gift of frost shields us.
These are kind of close to being infused, but not quite. Maybe I hold Zyrella. She's pretty flexible. I just need to find my Astalor. Is that too much to ask?
You look tasty.
Might be dropping another Shadow Word rune here. Switcheroo draws my last two minions.
What is a loon's will?
Alright, I just want to go ahead and do this. Because I am, I'm pretty scared of Patchwork. And with this, I don't just instantly lose to Patchwork now. If it hits, like, there's no target that makes me instantly lose to Patchwork. So it does kind of suck to burn my Desperate Prayer when I have Zyrella in hand and I have, like, no other heals. But I have a lot of other board clears, so I think it should be fine. And there's Patchwork. Oh, and it hits Zyrella. Okay, this actually went perfectly. Got all the minions out of my deck, so Patchwork didn't do anything. And now I can clean the scene to kill all of this. I don't know. I mean, no, I overdraw if I use my Cathedral, so obviously I don't want to use it. If they have a clear board, I have lethal next turn.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
They do not have a clear board. Okay, I super duper don't have lethal this turn. Although Bran is probably still lethal, right? It gives me 32 shots. 8 of them go into that, so I have 24 shots. It only does 48 damage. Wow, what a shitty card. Let's just play the other Astalor here, so we can hit him with the back-to-back.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I think I probably just go for Astalor double Attendant here.
Pick me! Pick me!
And then they'll think that I'm out of damage. Although it only does like 18. It's not that much. Maybe I just need to hit the 50-50 animate dead into Bran. I guess I can go double animate dead. It's very likely to hit Bran. Obviously, if I hit Bran the first time, then I'll just go Attendant. But if I do that, then worst case scenario, I have 32 damage. That's still a lot. Alright, let's just go animate dead here. That's a whiff. I hate my life. What a terrible fucking video game I play.
Our gift of fire empowers us both.
I do have lethal if my opponent's turn is Corpse Explosion pass.
Your souls belong to me. Have that for you.
Oh, I just love losing a game to a 1-4. It's so fun.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
I am out of cards.
And this seems like a great turn to play a bunch of spells. That's what I would do in your position, Death Knight.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Dude, stealing any card in my hand instantly wins the game. Just pick one. I mean, that doesn't technically instantly win the game. It pretty much does, though. Alright, get me out of this game. I don't know if I'm going to play another one, but I'll see if I can find good replacements for Cathedral and Samuro. Illuminate. It's probably not very exciting. Holy Smite could be okay, I guess. I mean, I guess the thing with Illuminate is maybe it can give me like 0 mana light it burns to make Astalor more consistent or something like that. Maybe Condemn is a fine option. Devouring Plague is okay. I think Condemn is probably better, though. What if I just play Identity Theft? My opponent's always going to have a fucking Astalor in their hand anyway, so maybe it's just a good card. But no, it gives me cheap minions that are not really playable. Maybe that's fine though. Probably not good. Grave digging is also an option. Let's just try Illuminate and Condemn. Cut a Light Bomb. I don't know, the Light Bombs have been so useless. It's just so dependent on what you queue into is the problem. Alright, I'll play another one.
Tyrande versus Rexar.
I hear the call of the wild.
A loon give me strength.
Switcheroo is great. This is probably a matchup where Condemn is actually pretty good. Although maybe a bit slow. Love the turn 1 weapon, so my opponent can click on my face every single turn.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Yes, another weapon! I was hoping that my opponent's shock spitters wouldn't only deal 4 damage. That would just be sad. Zyrella should still be able to deal 5 next turn. Nine cards in my hand. I guess Zyrella's fine here.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
I don't really have a great answer to Hydrolodon at the moment, but they can't play one this turn.
Light cannot
I must
exist
know more.
without the dark.
I must know more.
No real reason to hold this Desperate Prayer, so I'll use it while the opponent's at max health. Well, as long as Zyrola lives, Condemn gets the job done. Probably go for Light It Burns. What a Switcher? Yeah, Switcheroo does stuff. All right.
The identity mine is mine. Who knows?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
All right. My opponent has attacked with weapons 8 times, soon to be 9 times, I think. So I'm not quite dead to double shock spitter, but pretty close.
Our gift of frost shields us. Arcane bolt.
I actually very likely have lethal next turn. But my opponent could have some combination of shock spitters, brands, and devouring swarms to kill me. Not like I could avoid playing my 5/5 though. It's pretty hard for them to have that specific set of cards. It's just amazing how bad this game is. Just truly amazing. Was it 27, by the way? I don't know why I'm queuing another game. The Condemn felt pretty good, I guess.
Tyrande versus Malfurion.
My beloved children.
I don't actually think I can beat Ramp Druid. Am I supposed to keep Illuminate? I have no clue what I'm supposed to do with this card. I'll keep it, why not?
I see you've brought game.
Alright, well it is Ramp at least, or Thief Rogue. Pretty terrible selection.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Gotta be the old switcheroo. Definitely a better turn 3 than Identity Theft.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Maybe I play Clean the Scene instead. But not actually, though. 9 cards in my hand.
What is a loon's wit?
Oh, this only has 2 health. Okay, I'm reevaluating my play here. Switcheroo is such a tricky card. How am I supposed to remember the card I played last turn?
You cannot crack my carapace.
Oh, Zyrella, you don't quite get the job done, my friend.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of the arcane.
Yeah, I think this is fine. I was seriously considering Clean the Scene to kill a 3/4, but that's probably dumb. Wait, where's my Shadow Word rune? I always have a dead Shadow Word rune in my hand. I guess I'm playing Zyrella. Gotta get this chip damage in since my combo does, you know, only like 48 damage. My opponent can have 48 armor on top of their 35 health.
For a master tactician, this is nothing.
Oh, when I was looking away, my opponent actually did something interesting. That's very rare for this ladder.
I wonder.
Well, let's see if I can find an answer. I believe I only have 1 minion left in deck, so I'm not super excited to play this switcheroo. Maybe I should be, though, because next turn can be Bray and Astalor. I think I want this chip damage, honestly. But I don't know, maybe I should kill the 7/7 going into my Bray and Astalor turn.
I must know more.
Well, unfortunately, Lorthamard minions are very good against big Astalor. But they don't have that many turns to draw into them.
You cannot crack my carapace.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Well, Silence plus Clean the Scene can maybe deal with a scary board next turn. I guess another silence is good. Oh boy. Does Moonlit Guidance do anything for me? Oh, Innervate does something for me. Maybe I just want Innervate. Because then I can play Animate Dead, double Void Touch Attendant. That'll be really good. So I can Animate Dead a 2-mana Astalor. Moonlit Guidance, I don't think is really that useful.
Frostbolt!
Didn't really have a card I wanted to burn here.
From the smallest seed. All it takes is love, care, and death.
I'm gonna be sad to overdraw Shadowward Rune here. That is also sad.
What is a loon's will?
Oh, I don't know how to win this game. Haven't known since turn 1.
What is a loon's will?
Oh, I just literally don't know what to do.
Frostbolt!
Leaving a 5 health minion in play isn't that bad for an Astalor combo. And if they play more stuff, then hopefully I can just Shadowward Rune it. Although one of the Shadowward Runes is on the bottom.
Our gift of the arcane
They don't have mana to play big Astalor with us. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm done playing this deck. This was truly one of the most miserable experiences of my life. But some of the games were fun, right? Even completed an achievement. No, we didn't, but we got 300 gold. Whoa, 300 gold? Let's go.